Please be advised that the contents of this video may be disturbing to some. Please also note that the video is not real. Any use of the EAS tones to attempt to incite panic is a felony, and I am not liable for any misuse of the tones. This message is being transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. This message is for the entire state of California. This is a notice from the Earthquake Early Warning System. At 10:22 a.m. today, seismic activity was detected directly along the San Andreas Fault. Several reports of trembles and collapsing buildings have already been reported. At this time, please prepare an emergency kit consisting of enough food and water for 7 days, a flashlight, a fire extinguisher and a whistle. If you are able, also include items like soap, hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol, disinfecting wipes, and surface disinfectants. For people at home, secure all heavy items like bookcases, refrigerators, televisions, and objects that hang on walls. Store heavy and breakable objects on low shelves. And if possible, obtain a mask to help prevent dust and rubble from entering your lungs, to prevent serious illness. If you are in a car, pull over and stop. Set your parking brake. If you are in bed, turn face down, and cover your head and neck with a pillow. If you are outdoors, stay outdoors away from buildings. If you are inside, stay and do not run outside and avoid doorways. Wherever you are, drop down to your hands and knees, and hold on to something sturdy. If you are using a wheelchair or walker with a seat, make sure your wheels are locked, and remain seated until the shaking stops. Cover your head and neck with your arms. If a sturdy table or desk is nearby, crawl underneath it for shelter. If no shelter is nearby, crawl next to an interior wall. Crawl only if you can reach better cover without going through an area with more debris. Stay on your knees or bent over to protect vital organs. If you are under a table or desk, hold on with one hand, and be ready to move with it if it moves. If seated and unable to drop to the floor, bend forward, cover your head with your arms, and hold on to your neck with both hands. More information will become available shortly. Stay tuned to local stations for further updates. We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcasting stations, cable stations, and radio stations shall broadcast this message. At 12:28 a.m. today, the San Andreas Fault split into two major parts, and Western California has split away, and began to sink downward. This same situation has occurred all around the world. For anyone hearing this message who lives along the following faults: New Madrid, East Coast, and Ramapo, please evacuate your homes towards the closest areas, not along the fault lines. The safest places are the Midwestern United States. They are not directly along any fault lines excluding southern Texas. These states may still be connected to Canada when the seismic activity stops. For everyone living along the previously mentioned fault lines, evacuate now. Take only what you need to survive. The military will mark the safe zones by establishing perimeters around the three states. This marks the deactivation of the emergency alert system. Ceasing transmissions at the tone.